And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Comedy Store takes great pleasure in introducing the prestigious star of the Metropolitan Opera, Miss Karen Hartman.
Shirley Hemphill, a big-time celebrity. She and I are close personal friends. Lois Bromfield, another close personal friend. Hey, Lois, they invented something. It's called a hairbrush. Karen Hartman, terrific voice. Sang a song over at my house, broke every glass in my kitchen. Nancy Parker. Hey, Nancy, your shirt. What, are you here to do comedy or referee the show? Melissa Harrison. Oh, that's me. Another close personal friend of mine. Debbie Dean, you foxy gal. The director's close personal friend. And Judy Toll, that cute, spunky thing. A real Hollywood party gal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Hemphill.
Times, I don't know. Now listen, this. You know, like when you and your guys making love, and he said, "Come on, baby, talk to me, talk to me." I have no idea what to say, y'all. I said, "Well, Safeway got a sale on tomatoes." So what you say? Now, you don't really hate what I hate, Miss Lemon, is, you know, when you go get those pap tests, I think they are the most degrading things to a lady. If they can send a man to the moon, they can help us if they wanted to, couldn't they? You sitting there with your cookie all in this stranger's face, and he look like he's hunting for bus change. You know what I'm saying? With a smile on his face. Now, you've been married 11 years. Do you have any babies? Yeah, but they're still babies to you, huh? Can you remember your first baby? How many hours in labor you were? How many hours? 12 fucking hours? That baby must have been painting a fucking house in your stomach, huh? That's what you hold very strong. 12 fucking hours. My sister was like 18 hours, boy. That first baby, boy, you must have screamed your ass off, huh? Wonder why mothers always tell you, it's a joy, and you end up, ah! Before that night's over, you'll be singing all Aretha Franklin's greatest hits. Ow! What you want? Ow! Ow! Lord, that was something to. And then he was trying to help her. Did your husband help you with that blow? That shit? You know, he did. He left your ass before. That's that 12 hours. If you had it in 6, he'd have been there. You know how my sister-in-law, my brother's gonna help her with that blow shit, whatever it was. But you know when pain hits your ass, love goes out the fucking window. Because he kept saying, come on, baby, push, push. And he had pain in her ass. She went, fuck you, that's what got me in this mess. She went off on him. But you know something? There's a little dog in every man. Because I guess my sister-in-law was out at the hospital a good day. And my brother-in-law, brother was just following right behind her. Come on, baby, when the stitches coming out? Come on, baby. When we gonna do something? She said, get the fuck away from me. I just passed a hand grenade, buddy.
Sperms are us. How may I help you? One moment, please. Is that shipment of Barishnikov come in? No, Tuesday. No, I'm sorry, it isn't in. Call back Tuesday. If you're in a hurry, though, we have some Joffrey ballet stars left over. Well, not all of them are. Fine, no, fine. Bye-bye. How may I help you?
Oh, I'm just browsing, thanks. I haven't made up my mind yet just what I want. You see, I'm torn between good looks and genius. Ideally, I'd like both brains and beauty.
Would you? Well, that's awfully hard to come by these days. Have you discussed your choice with your husband?
Oh, no, I'm not married. You see, I've chosen to be a single parent.
Oh, well, we usually suggest that our customers attempt pregnancy with a mate first.
Have you seen what's out there?
Enough said. Why don't you browse through our computer programmer section? And we have some decathlon winners in stock this week. And if money is a problem, we have some darling bowling champs. May I help you?
I have a complaint.
Yes?
I bought some Richard Simmons here 18 months ago, and
Say no more. Let me get you a full refund and a written apology.
Attention shoppers, our blue light special today, Swedish Acrobats, aisle 3.
Find anything?
Well, now I can't decide between the fashion model and the combination package Harvard think tank team. Oh, what the hell? I'll buy them all and take my chances.
Yes.
Give me a case of Eric Estrada.
What for?
We're having a party.
Tonight, we have a special treat for you. My guest is one of television's most exciting heartthrobs, the star of Magnum P.I., Tom Selleck. Tom, welcome to Eye on Hollywood.
Thank you, Rona.
Tom, let's get right to the point. I guess since the news came out that you really were a woman, a lot of your female followers have become pretty angry.
Well, on the contrary, I found that a lot of your real fans, well, they tend to stick by you.
Tell me, what is it that made you finally decide to come out of the closet?
Well, frankly, I'd been thinking it over ever since Victoria. But when I saw Tootsie, I said to myself, if Dustin Hoffman had the guts to do it, so did I.
But he was just playing a part.
He was?
Tom, as you know, both of these films have had a tremendous effect on Hollywood. In fact, since their release, a lot of famous actors have come out of the closet and admitted they really were women.
Yes, Robert Redford, Sylvester Stallone, Merlin Olsen.
I guess you were all fairly close.
Like sisters.
Tell me, Tom, didn't you run into some problems when you first decided to pose as a man?
Well, actually, it wasn't as difficult as most people think. I'd say the hardest part was running ahead to open the door for myself.
What about the love scenes? Wasn't it awkward having to kiss Catherine Deneuve?
No, he was wonderful to work with.
You mean she is really a he?
You didn't know? She's actually Jean-Paul Belmondo.
But they played in a movie together.
And didn't he make a great team?
Tom, do you see this as the beginning of a new trend in Hollywood?
Oh, no, this sort of thing has been going on for years. Humphrey Bogart, John Wayne, Rin Tin Tin.
Wait, I find that hard to believe. Not Rin Tin Tin.
He's actually Lassie.
Oh, my God.
And, of course, there's Shirley Temple, the Marx sisters, the Andrew brothers.
Tom, I would be remiss as an interviewer if I did not ask you this one question. What about Mae West?
No, Mae was actually a woman. She just wanted people to think she was a man.
Of course. Well, we seem to have run out of time, but I want to thank my special guest, Tom Selleck.
And stop tape. Thank you, Rhoda. That was great.
Tom, I was hoping you might join me for a little drink after the show.
Oh, Rona, you don't understand. I'm not gay.
No problem, Tom. Neither am I.
Why, I can see myself in this plate. What? Yes. There I am getting into the car with my parents. Oakland, 1967. What is going on? I can see my life in this plate. Yes. There's my mother and father and Mr. Rogers, the town flasher. Oh, Mr. Rogers. Oh, my God. There's my high school graduation. Oh, prom night at Lookout Point. Oh, there I am in the back of the car with Jimmy and Bob and Frank and Nick and David and Joe and Harry and Bert. What a prom. Oh, there's my wedding day. Hello, Harold. Oh, there's that cute minister and that adorable usher. Oh, our honeymoon in Hawaii. Hi, Don Ho. What a hug. Oh, and there's our house. And Harold leaving for work. Bye-bye, honey. Drive carefully. Oh, and there's his office. Oh, and Jane is secretary. Oh, here comes Harold. Oh, gets himself a cup of coffee. Kisses Jane passionately on the lips. Oh, my God, they're taking their clothes off. Jane's climbing on the desk. There's Harold climbing on Jane. They knocked over my picture. Oh, there I am with my .44 Magnum, shooting Harold and Jane. I'm being arrested. Oh, my God, there I am in jail. They're leading me to the gas chamber. Harold, you've got to stop kissing her. You're killing me.
And now a scene from the upcoming film, Models Behind Bars.
How long you in for? 30 years. How long are you in for? 15 years. Here, mail this.
Hey, what are you doing on the floor? Stand up.
Yo, who are you telling to stand up?
Look here, baby. You want to keep that pretty little throat of yours, you better learn how to keep your trap shut, or I'm going
better shut up for your permanent life. Who does she think she is, anyways?
Hey, I'll tell you who she is. She's the king of this filthy cell block. She's the queen of this hole. Her word is the Bible. She's the meanest mama and the roughest fighter. And she's wearing a designer blouse. Smart pair of black trousers. London Fox.
Will I ever be a teenage movie star? Will I ever drive a Maserati car? Will I ever go to Hollywood and make a scene? Or ever do TV in designer jeans? Rock, Christy, entertainer. Na 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 na. God, oh, I hate 'em. Na 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 na. Ruby, hate 'em. But what about me? They started catching on at such an early age. 'Cause being young today is the biggest craze, biggest craze, biggest craze, biggest craze. Give me little witches, rich little bitches. Move over, give me room. I want it real soon. Rock, Christy, and Tatum. Na 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 na. God, oh, I hate 'em. Na 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 na. Movies have made 'em. But what about me? Millions of fans adore them, adore them, adore them, adore them. But I really abhor them. There's perfect teeth, perfect hair. As for perfect brains, there's nothing perfect there. Rock, crazy, and Tatum! Crazy! And Tatum! Na 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 na. God, oh, I hate 'em. Na 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 na. Movies made 'em. But what about Rock, Crazy, and Tatum? Na 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 na. God, oh, I hate 'em. Na 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 na. Movies made 'em. But what about Crazy?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy Parker.
All right. Hi. How you doing? Hi. You look good. But looks are deceiving, aren't they? No. I just got back from my first Hollywood party. These things are great, you know. But you got to be careful, really, because they're into weird things out here. They're into being suicidal and homicidal now at the parties. It's a new thing. And you can check it out, who's suicidal and who's homicidal. It's all in the face. It is, really. Because suicidal people, as they're freaking out, always push their faces up. Oh, my God. I can't stand myself. I hate my life. I'm going to take those sleeping pills and end it all. Homicidal people always push their faces down. I'm going to kill that son of a bitch. I swear to God, I can't stand him. Remember, suicidal up? I'm so disgusting. I have no toenails. I'm going to throw myself off that bridge. Homicidal down. I'm going to blow the bastard's brains out as soon as he comes through that door. Then we have the true maniac. I'm going to kill myself, but I'm going to take all of you with me.
I read this in People magazine, so you know it's got to be true. I read this. They say that the diaphragm may cause toxic shock syndrome if left in after 72 hours. That's 3 days. I mean, really. Now, I don't know about anybody here, but my diaphragm has a mind of its own and the voice of Gracie Allen. So when you know Gracie? No. Doesn't look like Harry Bonzell, but no. No, but when I've just enjoyed tremendous sex, and I mean, I'm so relaxed after sex, my eyebrows are tweezing themselves like, yay, she got laid. You know the feeling? You're so relaxed. I'm so relaxed after sex, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I don't even smoke. That's how relaxed I am. And there's my little industrious diaphragm walking over to the bureau drawer, right? Jumps in that little blue case, leans over and goes,
good night, Nancy. Thank you very much. Are we working tomorrow? Oh, good. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. The other day, she wanted to have a serious chat with me. So she made an appointment, right? She put a little suggestion in my box. And, oh, come on now. Come on. That's where I take suggestions. Come on. And she was so cute because you got to see when the little diaphragm, when you talk to them, you should talk to them. Because do you ever see short people sit on chairs and their legs don't touch the ground? They are the cutest things. Their little legs, they sit at the end, they don't touch the ground. And there she is with her little Gracie Allen voice looking at me talking, going,
Nancy, I don't want to complain. You've been very good to me. But I was wondering, it's dark in there and I'm afraid of the dark. Could you put a little night light in there? Because the train doesn't come by that often. And when it does, it's always an express. Thank you, Nancy.
Listen, Harriet, I just need a rinse and a quick set. You think you can get me out of here in a half hour?
Of course, Mrs. Rosenberg. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, good. I'm doing a show with the Muppets tonight, and I want to make sure they can tell us apart. You're Joan Rivers. Oh, thank you. I was just wondering that.
this is a real thrill. My name is Debbie Miller. I've got tickets for your show tonight with the Muppets.
I'll be the one on the left. Oh,
Oh, God. Is that a new makeup?
yeah, Revlon makes it. It's called Emergency Ward. Oh, you don't know.
I wouldn't think you'd need to use any makeup. You've got such a great face.
You like it? 2 more payments and it's all mine. Oh, great.
I wish I could wear makeup.
You mean you don't?
Nah. I just can't seem to get it to go on right. Same thing with my clothes. I have to make all my own.
You made that?
Yeah. I can't seem to find anything in my size. You know, the blouses are always so tight around here and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I had the same problem, but lower. Right?
I made this one for the tennis championship next week.
Oh, are you a tennis fan?
No, a pro. I've been playing since college.
What school did you go to?
Harvard Law. But I tell you something, it was a real drag. I almost didn't graduate till I was 19.
Oh, nobody likes an old lawyer. No.
I almost didn't get my PhD.
Listen, I'm going to be late for Weight Watchers, so don't mind.
Darn fingernail.
What's wrong?
I broke it yesterday while I was delivering a baby.
Delivering a baby?
Well, somebody had to do it. I was the only trained physician there.
You're a doctor, too?
No, that's just a hobby. Actually, I just quit my real job.
What did you do?
I was junior senator from Wisconsin.
Where the hell are my Valiums?
But I quit last month. I really wanted to continue Schweitzer's work in Africa.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that.
But when they called me about the Nobel Prize, well, I had to fly back.
Of course. Now you're just staying in L.A.?
Until next week. And then I have to go to Washington, D.C. because I have an appointment with the Supreme Court.
Ooh, trying a case?
No, they're making me a judge.
Oh, I see. Boy, oh boy,
Boy, we sure have done a lot for our age, haven't we? Just how old are you?
45.
I don't believe this. Oh, gee, I gotta run. Look, this has really been, this is like one of the biggest moments of my life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you at the Muppets tonight. Super, okay? Just super. Oh, fabulous. Oh.
Aren't you Joan Rivers?
That depends. Have you delivered any babies lately?
No.
Tried any cases?
No.
Okay, then in that case, yes, I am Joan Rivers. What's your name?
Queen Frederica of Norway.
Could you die?
And you know what else I love? I love dogs so much. God, I sometimes feel like I'm going to come back to this life, reincarnated as a dog, because I worship them. And, well, I'll tell you something. I feel like I'm warm and affectionate to anyone. Can I lick you? And, oh, thank you. And I love being hit over the face with a rolled-up newspaper. And when my boyfriend and I go to bed, I play dead and he begs. Anyway, my little dog Goldie, who I love more than life itself. Honest to God, this little poodle has got me. I love her. I would like to sing this little song for my little Goldie.
Can you believe it? I mean, can you believe it? Oh,
Marcy, isn't it just precious? The tropical beaches, those swaying palms, those funny little huts. Why, it's just like a window display at Georgia.
And look at those adorable little native boys climbing for coconuts. Wouldn't that make wonderful wallpaper?
You know, I am so glad we came here instead of another dreary weekend at La Costa. And with my very, very best friend.
Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Reality Island. I am called Rourke.
Oh, I just love this.
And I am Snafu, a loyal but horny short person.
Isn't she just adorable? Is she for sale? Wouldn't she look great on my lawn?
Snafu, go back to the hotel and be an end table.
I am not an end table. I am a human being.
We hope you ladies will enjoy your stay on our little island. Here you will experience something you have never known before. Reality.
Oh, wait, Dory. I have to get a picture of this.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for that later. But first, relax. Take a stroll. Discover what our little island has to offer. You might try lunching at our French cafe.
Silly. Who ever heard of a French cafe in the middle of nowhere?
Who ever heard of a Mexican called Rourke?
isn't Perrier.
No, I'm afraid it's water.
Without bubbles? I didn't know it came that way.
This is, after all, reality. And this is your check. Will that be cash?
Of course not.
Damn, I can't find my MasterCard.
Neither can I.
Those were your husband's cards. You see, here on the Reality Island, you may only have what is really yours.
My nose!
My nose job. Oh, it was the Marie Osmond special.
My tits! Where are they? I paid a fortune for those things.
I can feel the cellulite going back.
My teeth are unstraightening. My tushy tuck. What's happening to us?
You're becoming remarkably ugly. And since you cannot pay, you will have to come and wash dishes. Besides, you're frightening the other customers.
I'm gonna call my husband, Harold. You can't do this.
I'm afraid not. Your husband is in Acapulco with his new lover, doing obscene things with grapefruit.
And I'm calling George.
That's his new lover. This way, ladies.
Look at my hands. I must have washed over 5 dishes.
My nails. My hand-painted porcelain nails. Each one told a story from the Bible.
How am I gonna eat? No credit cards, no charge accounts. I'll starve.
I wrote the story of Ruth. Now I'll never know how it turned out.
Good afternoon, ladies. You are under arrest for vagrancy.
But we're not vagrants.
Of course you are. Do you have any money?
My purse. Where's my Louis Vuitton?
Then you are under arrest for vagrancy. You see, without your credit cards, your Mercedes, and your designer clothes, you are no one. No one at all.
No. You're wrong. Because we still have each other.
She's right. We still have each other. And this dime.
You have a dime? Share alike. Half that dime is mine.
Bad chance. The dime is mine.
Give me the dime, you bitch, or I'll rip your jugs off.
Lisa having to rip off, pigeon tits.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna need a leash to walk that nose, Beagle Beak.
You slut.
You pig.
You whore. I hate
Ladies!
you.
I'm afraid your time is up here on Reality Island.
Boss, the plane, the plane.
The plane is coming for you.
I've got my perfect little honker back. My boobs. Raquel, Dolly.
You mean we can go? This has all been a dream?
No, your lives are the dream. This was reality.
Where's our money? Our purses?
Well, sorry, girls. We have to make a profit somewhere. The owners insist.
But I thought this was your island. Well, who owns it?
An Arabian oil cartel. This is reality. Ladies?
Jesus, come by here. Jesus, come by here and stop my head from hurting. It wouldn't hurt if I didn't wash all these. Listen, I can wash all these windows in this house. You don't know nobody washes windows nowadays. Gets on my hands and knees and scrubs these floors. Look good too, don't it? I wash all the dishes here. Yep. I cooks all the food, honey. And you know who gets all the credit? Miss Bessie Ross. I picks the cotton, honey. I wash all the clothes. Because you know who gets all the credit? Miss Bessie Ross. Everybody always said, ooh, thank you, Bessie, for this. And just thank you, Bessie, for that. But you think anybody ever thanked poor little me with this arthritis? No. Child, I am so sick and tired of this little old white child hanging around here like she's some queen or something. Shoot, I may be a slave, but I know my civil rights. Listen, that sound like an old pig. Listen. I got half a mind just go up there and tell her. You know what? Now, you know, I ain't complaining with this arthritis. You know I don't complain. But I sewed this little dress here, this little pink and white dress. It was so pretty with the little ribbons and stuff. She wore it to the ball. Everybody said, Bessie, you look so good. But do you think they said, no, I ain't gonna bring it up no more. Listen. Well, look here. I've been up 3 days and 3 nights working on this thing right here. I don't know. Look here. She got her colors all mixed. She got a red up in here and a white. And look at this old ugly blue here. I don't know. Is this a bedspread or is it a tablecloth? I don't know what this is. Lord, I hope she ain't drinking no more. You didn't know? Shh. You didn't know she drinks? Drank any man under the table. Come here. You ain't heard none of this from me, child. You know. That's that white folks' business. Like, you know. This is the ugliest thing. Listen, I was up so late the other night, I thought I saw stars. Look here, I put one of those things in here. This is the ugliest thing I have ever seen.
Nancy?
Yes, Miss Nancy?
Is the flag ready?
Uh-huh.
They'll be here any minute to pick it up.
Yeah. Flag? Child, is that what this thing is? Listen, did I tell you about the time I made this kite for Ben Franklin? Just between me and you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rigby, Olympic gold medal winner. You know, you've never heard a celebrity talk about new, lemon fresh, feminine protection hefty bags before. But I wanted to be the first, because I think it's perfectly natural. See how they slide right on? And no belts or pins, because each hefty comes with its own individual twisty tie-on. I can still do all the things I love in my hefty, and yet I feel so safe and absorbent. So try new lemon fresh feminine protection hefty bags. Hey, and don't forget about new industrial strength hefty disposable douche with the specially designed flow glide. Easy and easy out. Oh God, oh God! Cigarette applicator tip. Comes in plain and peanut.
And now, join us for this week's episode of All My Daughters. When we last left Nancy, mother to all the women in the small town of Oakdale, she was consoling Mary over her recent divorce to Bob, the town's head surgeon, who ran away with Tina, the town's head tart. Nancy was just about to prepare a pot of Maxwell House coffee, good to the last drop. And although Mary had a rough day, her hair held up, thanks to Final Net, the hairspray that won't let you down. That's Final Net. Let's join them now.
Oh, Mother, now that Bob is gone, I'm completely lost. And everyone at the hospital treats me as if it's my fault.
There, dear. Maybe it's your breath. Have you tried Ultra Bright? Keep your mouth feel.
Of course I've tried it, Mother. And it really, really works. But everyone knows that Bob left me for Tina, who left Jim, who's now seeing me, but...
What, dear?
May I have some coffee?
You're soaking in it. Sure. Softens your hands while it gives you a buzz. Who is it? Joy.
Oh, Mary, I came over as soon as I heard.
Heard what, dear?
That you had visible panty line. Try these new underalls. They sure help me.
Guess again, sweetheart.
But nothing can solve my problem. Oh, Mother, I better leave. Mother, I've got a terrible headache. Do you have any aspirin?
Just new Tylenol. But I can't get the bottle open. Be careful, dear.
That's okay. I'm wearing Stay Free maxi pads. Gives me all day, all night protection.
There, dear. Would you like some coffee?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Jimmy, my oldest. He's left law school. He's fallen in love.
Oh, wonderful.
With another man.
He could have had a V8.
He says he's finished with law school. He just wants to be with Ron because he's so manly.
Manly, yes, but I like him too.
What's that?
The door. Why, it's Shirley, our obligatory black neighbor. Hello, Shirley.
Nancy, how do you cook pork chops?
We're shake and bake, silly. And here is a cup of sugar. No need to make a second trip.
Now, you know I got to get out of this neighborhood.
Come in.
Paragram for Mrs. Parker. Paragram for Mrs. Parker. I've got a paragram for you.
Thank you, dear. Dear Mother, although you left me at an orphanage 18 years ago, I've never forgotten you. I'll be there today. Signed, Joanne. Come in. Mother, Joanne. Mother, it's been so long.
Nice girl, but she's scratching her head. Could be dandruff.
Ooh, gee, Mom, your hair smells terrific. Oh, Mary, you look great. Well, nothing beats a great pair of legs. I just heard the news that our long-lost sister that we never knew about is back. Joanne, I hardly recognized you. That's why I carry this. Don't come home without it.
Coffee?
Love some. Well, I had one already, but all right.
Mary never has a second cup at my house.
Oh, it's just so good having you all here.
So good to see you again. My mom. I think I'll keep her.
Joanne, is that a body odor?
Oh, no. With the new Mitchell, I don't need to use my deodorant every day.
Oh, yes, you do.
This is all very sweet, but there's something I must tell all of you.
What is it, dear?
Well, it's been going on for some time now. Be strong, Joy. Spill your guts.
Whatever she is, you won't know till next week. So tune in for another episode of All My Daughters.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lois Bromfield.
I wanted to go to college, but I was really, I don't know, I got this weird thing about it because during high school I watched a lot of those weird college murder mystery stories, you know? And they're always in black and white, and they were real cheaply made, cost about maybe 4 cents to make the whole film. And I don't know about you folks if you're into horror films or scary stuff, but
This one movie I watched turned me off to going to college because it was that typical college scene, you know, with the three sleazy girls on the college campus, right? The three sleazy, awful sort of cheese bomb type gals. And they were real awful. It was the blonde, the brunette, and the redhead, right? And they were always real tight blouses and real tight pants and big spiked heels, right? And they always smoked and had lots of lipstick on and big eyelashes and big hair. And shopped at the Beverly Center. And you'd see them every time in the movie, you'd see them, you'd hear this music, you'd hear dun, 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 right? And they'd walk through the campus and everybody was afraid of them and didn't like them and the guys were always going, hey, and all this stuff to them. And they'd walk by and they'd go, hey, Johnny, why don't you come on over later and we'll have some fun? And they're real awful. And real cheesy and real sleazy and awful. And in school, they'd cause trouble and stick gum on people and do real awful things. And just, they were the worst. They smoked, they fucked, they drank, they did everything. They did everything. They were awful, right, in the movie. And then they stayed in the sorority house, and their sorority house was real sleazy. And all the guys knew what they could get when they got there, you know. And they'd walk in and they'd play music loud all night. Dun, 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 dun. They'd go, hey, we're having fun. Let's drink beer and let's fool around. They're real awful. And then in the sorority house with these three awful cheesecake girls, awful girls, there was the one girl. Her name was Irma Munson, and she was real quiet and real plain, and there was something not right with Irma. And she was real awful, like, because everything was buttoned up, and she carried her books like this. Her books were attached to her shirt. And she'd carry her books, and she'd always go like this, no makeup, no, but she was really, really smart. I mean, she was a brain. She could see around corners and stuff. She was really smart. And every time you'd see Irma, you'd hear this. Ding, ding, dun, dun. Wee, woo, oh. Ding, 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 ding. Don't fuck with Irma. Dun, dun. Ding, 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 ding. Wee, woo, oh. Right? So of course, Irma was in that same sorority house with a dun, dun, dun. So every time Irma would come home, in the movie, they show Irma coming home one night, right? And she'd always been harassed and bothered and tied to trees and given X-lax and stuff. Really, they were mean to her. And she had cooties and smelled like stew and stuff. She was really bad. So, you know, and she would come home one night and it was real quiet and you'd hear in the house, ding, 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 real quietly. And Irma would come up the sidewalk and hear, dun, dun, ching, ching. Here comes Irma. Turn that music down. Dun, dun, ching, 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 ching. She'd open the door and come in and the girls would go, hey, Irma, you're home. It's about time. Irma, Irma, Irma. Stupid, stupid Irma. And she'd go, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm so mental. They go, hey, Irma, come on, why don't you go wash the dishes? Come on, Irma, Irma, Irma. They were real mean to her. So Irma would cry and shit, and she'd go, oh, leave me alone, oh, please. And then you hear, dun, 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 dun. Irma's gonna go nuts. We promise you, she's gonna go nuts. Dun, 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 dun. So one night, right, that night, Irma goes into her bedroom and locks the door, right, and it's all quiet. And down the hall under the other girl's door, you hear, ding, 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 ding. And all of a sudden you hear the camera moves up the hallway. Bum, bum. Oh, ding, ding. We grew, oh, dun, 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 go, 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 go. The door swings open. Irma's standing there, bolt upright. Dun, 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 dun. Her nighty's going, whoop, 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 whoop. Her eyes going, woo, woo, woo. She picks up a letter opener off the desk. Keel, keel, keel. Irma's gone nuts now. She's finally gone berserk. Dun, 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 go, 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 go. Down the hall here. Dun, 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 dun. Irma starts down the hall. Keel, go, keel. Here comes fucking Irma. Keel, go, keel. Down the hall here. Dun, 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 dun. Keel, go, dun, 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 dun. Keel, go, dun, 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 keel, go. She opens the door. The girls go, oh my God, oh my God. She goes, cookie, cookie. And she kills them all. So that's why I never went to college. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you backstage at the Metropolitan Opera House, where you will meet the world's leading prima donnas as they warm up.
Canina, pita, privaze,
what I eat, then I eat it. Oh, no. I don't smoke, drink, do any drugs. I'm proud to say that all my brain damage is completely natural. You know, I just love to jump on a tramp. That's what my fiance always says. Here we go, girls.
Yes?
Mrs. Reagan, there's a Miss Fanny Snooky here to see you from the Catskill School of Comedy.
Thank you, Priscilla. Send her in and please hold all my calls.
Hey, Nancy, baby, how the hell are you? Gotcha.
So good to see you, Miss Snooky.
Hey, call me Fanny. Hey, kid, you're getting skinny. Why, in that red suit, you look like a thermometer.
How delightfully droll.
Well, these are the jokes, Nance. So you want to be funny, huh?
Well, as you know, I have an important speaking engagement next week before an assembled group of people, and I was wondering if I'm sorry. Well, the president, he insists that my speech could use a little more, well, you know, a punching up. And although he assures me I'm a humorous person at home, he feels that my public image could use a little more joie de vivre.
Look, Nance, could you speed it up? My tan is fading.
Well, I was wondering if it was possible for you to teach me some stick.
Some what?
You know, stick. Tomfoolery, monkey shines.
No, baby, shtick. You gotta pronounce it right.
Okay. Stick.
No.
Stick.
Nance, with your teeth in. Shtick. That's it. You got more talent in your little finger than you got in your big finger. I'm telling you, you've come to the right girl. You want funny, I guarantee you. When I'm finished, you'll be a laughingstock. Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, first things first. Now, you're sitting at the platform, right? Now, let's see you walk up to the podium.
Certainly. I can do that.
All right. There you go.
Huh?
Okay, Nance?
All right.
No, Nance, hon, listen. You're doing it all wrong. I mean, you're missing a laugh here. Now, here's how you get out of a chair. Watch me.
Well, are you certain this is the right approach?
Hey, Nance, do I tell you how to run the president? Trust me.
Whoa!
You see? Now you try it.
All right. Try it. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's great. You look like Talonite in the Titanic. But you gotta follow it with a funny walk, you know? Something like this. Let me show you. Follow me. Well, we got you up to the podium.
Are you really sure that this is going to work?
Look, Nance, let me handle the comedy. I've been doing this a few years. You know, I could go back to my old job, lifeguard at a car wash. You're beautiful. I love you, babe. You're great.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah. Now, let me hear you say this.
Young.
No, Nance, when you do it, you gotta do a seal bit, like this.
Young.
What a face. You gotta sneak up on a faucet to get a drink. Listen, no, I'm just kidding. You're beautiful. Listen, now let's say, for instance, you got a glass of water. What do you do?
Oh, I drink it.
No, Nance, you never just drink a glass of water. You do this. You see how that's funny? It's called a spit take. It's all in the timing. Try it.
All right, I'll try it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good. Now, one last thing. You're gonna need some props. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, perfect. This is great.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, this is a wah-wah tie. Come on, we're talking guaranteed laughs here. Every time you get to a punch, you just do this. Wah, wah. See? Doubles the yucks every time. And, of course, you got your hat.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Isn't that cute, Nancy? You got your hat. And you got your rubber chicken. And you got your gun.
A gun?
Yeah, it's for the chicken. Now, Nance, I want you to take your speech from the top and remember what I showed you.
All right.
Okay, babe?
Oh, boy. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the First Lady of the United States.
Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to the United Nations Conference on Nuclear Disarmament. Boy, I want to tell you, those nuclear weapons are really something. But you know, it's funny. But it's really crazy. I'll tell you the time
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now, once again, the girls of the Comedy Store. Melissa Harrison. Lois Bromfield. Hartman. Judy Toll. Debbie Dean. Nancy Parker. Shirley Hemphill. Yeah, you!
Now, you know I gotta get out of this neighborhood.
Ladies and gentlemen, our girls of the Comedy Store.